Hello, hello. It is time to spend Valentine's Day with cat girls. Let's just watch the intro, I guess, while I eat some of my Valentine's chocolate. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Okay, let's go. That's enough of that.
Nekopara Volume 1 Soleil Nekopara Volume 1スタートです。
ありがとうございました。では失礼します。
Thank you very much. I'm heading out now. Phew, this should be most of the boxes then. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm as the moving truck disappeared from view. Although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. Ah, I bit my tongue. It was even a bit hot. Well, it's a good day for a new start. I turned my head to look at the empty bakery, which didn't even have any signage yet. The brand new exterior wall had a western look with a predominantly white and brown motif. There was also a large window which let lots of sunlight in. And finally there were the words that displayed the name of the bakery, La Soleil. Instead of the proper French article, Le, it was La Soleil, meaning the sun. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best, I softly murmured to myself. From here on out, no one would tell me what to do. I was going to start completely anew despite the stature of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange for that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. Alright. In any case, I better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up. I stepped into the new smelling bakery. What's with this big box? In front of me was a large box I didn't recognise. In fact, there were two of them. Fragile, delicate, absolutely this side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. The warnings were going overboard. They were getting annoying. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. First off, they were boxes that looked like they came from my house. If these were for the bakery, there's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. There were no tags from the moving company either. All there was were those warning labels. Well, I'll know for sure once I open the... Achoo! Huh? Oh, it's just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat, jeez.
よかった。ごまかせたみたい。
Phew, thank goodness, looks like that fooled him.
危ない危ない。気をつけないと。
That was close. Chocolate better be careful, meow. Like that would fool me. What are you doing, Chocolate?
お久しぶりですね。ご主人様。
long time no see, right, Master? We just saw each other at home yesterday, you know.
まあ、それはそうなんですけど。
Well, that is true, Chocolate guesses.
それよりちょっと聞いてください。引っ越し業者の人たちひどいんですよ。
More importantly than that, listen up, these movers were really mean.
ショコラのこと運ぶときにですね。
So they were picking on Chocolate, right?
この段ボール重いから気をつけろよとか言って。
And they said, this box is heavy, so be careful with it.
思わず、ふしゃーって泣きそうになっちゃいました。
Chocolate wanted to hit at them all of a sudden. Chocolate really did.
一生懸命に我慢しましたけど、ショコラはプンプンですよ。プンプン。
Chocolate did her best to control her temper, but Chocolate was fuming, you know, absolutely fuming. Well, compared to the rest of my things, you are heavy. She ignored what I said. Chocolate puffed out her cheeks. You could say that she was always happy-go-lucky. Or rather, she preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Well, I guess that was how you'd describe Chocolate. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you.
へくち。
Hey.
お久しぶり、ご主人。
Long time no see, Master.
引っ越し業者のトラックの中がほこりっぽくて、鼻がムズムズつらかった。
My nose was itchy because the inside of the moving truck was dusty. Why is Vanilla here too?
ショコラがいるところ。それは私がいるところだから。
Wherever Chocolate is, I am
それ
too.
に、猫は狭いところは嫌いじゃない。
Besides, cat girls don't dislike tight spaces.
あと私も、こっちの段ボールも重いから気をつけろよとか言われた。
Also, they said this box is heavy, so be careful with it in regards to me too.
だから私もおこ。ふんすか。
So I was also mad, just steaming. Again, huh? In any case, Chocolate and Vanilla, get out of there. I was at my wit's end with the large boxes that had suddenly shown up. Anyhow, Chocolate and Vanilla got out of their boxes. Why is no one picking up the phone? Just what is Shigure doing? I hung up after trying to call my little sister. There was no way Chocolate and Vanilla could have gotten mixed in with the rest of the boxes in the first place. On the outside, cat girls look almost like humans. They can understand words and can talk just like us. But more than humans, cat girls were closer to normal cats. After all, cat girls had ears and tails just like cats do. They were genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred to as cat girls. These days, cat girls fit into society, as pets in families or partners to humans. My little sister really loves to dote on cat girls. So our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. They wouldn't have been able to contact the moving company anyway. It would have been impossible for them to seal the boxes themselves either. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus I can only guess that this was somehow Shigure's doing. I see, so Shigure was an accomplice then. Meow! This is a really pretty home. Wait, I have to pet them. How do I pet? There we go. Meow meow.
Wow.
Meow. Meow.
Meow
Meow meow. Meow.
Wow.
Meow.
Wow.
Meow.
Meow
Meow.
meow. Sha.
Sha.
Meow.
Nyan.
Meow.
Nyan.
Sha.
Sha.
Meow. Meow.
Nyan. Nyan nyan.
Sha.
Sha.
Meow.
Nyan nyan nyan. Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
Nyan nyan.
Sha.
Sha.
Meow.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
いやー、すごく綺麗なお家ですにゃー。新しいお布団とか家具の匂いとか好きですにゃー。
Chocolate really likes the smell of new bedding and furniture.
思ってたより広い。 ご主人の解消バッチリ。
It's bigger than it looks, perfect for master's abilities.
バニラ、あっちの部屋行ってみよう。探検。
Vanilla, over here. Let's take a look at that room. Time to explore.
位置的におそらく寝室。きっとご主人の新しいベッドがあるはず。
And where it is, I suspect that is a bedroom. Master's new bed must be there.
それは聞き逃せないね。もふもふしに行こう。もふもふ。
Meow, we can't miss that. Let's go snuggle in it. Snuggle time. Muffle, muffle.
もふもふ了解。
Muffle, muffle.
私もそれはいいと思う。
Snuggling acknowledged. That is fine by me.
そうと決まれば、レッツゴー。
With that decided, let's go. Don't get out of control and hurt yourself.
はーい。
Hi. Without any ill intentions, the two cat girls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the second floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young cat girls anymore either. So I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up an entry in my phone's address book. Minaduki residence. Well, I already left Shigure a message, so she should call me back later. Without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back in my pocket. I had moved out without saying anything, so for her to call me back within the day seems a bit stupid. Well, it wasn't really an issue I needed to bring up right at this moment. I should hear from Shigure soon
セーブを
anyway.
してもいいですか？
Wait, no, okay.
ご主人様のお布団、もふもふ完了であります。
We've finished snuggling on Master's bed.
新しいお布団、すごくふかふか。合格点。
The new bed is very fluffy. It gets a passing score. Good work, you two. Gosh, both of you have major bed heads. Sheesh.
ご
Sheesh.
主人様のなでなで大好き。気持ちいいです。
Wow. Chocolate loves it when Master rubs her head. It feels so good.
苦しゅうない。もっと。
I have no objections to this. More. I tidied up their hair with a comb. Their soft hair felt nice as always. I lightly bonked the mush on the head while they had their eyes closed. Now then, why were you two hiding amongst my moving boxes?
ご主人様が連れてってくれないって言うから仕方なく。
You said you wouldn't bring us with you, so we had no choice.
ショコラが行くって言うからノリで。
Chocolate said she was going, so I tagged along. You had no choice, just tagged along, you two. Well, I figured that had to be the reason, but anyhow, I recomposed myself and looked at the two of them again. Listen up, okay? Oopsies. How many times have I told you two? This isn't a vacation or a picnic. I moved out because I have no intention of going back there. If you were at home, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shigure and the other cat girls are there too. It'd be better if you two just... But that's not it. It's just that,
お腹が反抗期なだけなんです。だから違うんです。本当に。
Chocolate's stomach is just being rebellious. So that's not it really.
朝早かったせいで朝ごはん食べ損なったから仕方ない。
It was really early in the morning, so there was no time to eat breakfast.
それに、ショコラはお腹の音も可愛い。
The sound of Chocolate's stomach rumbling is cute anyways. While listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw that it was already past 1 o'clock. Now that I thought about it, I hadn't eaten anything since this morning either. Well, why don't we have lunch first then?
わーい、ご主人様大好き。
Yay, food! Chocolate loves Master.
さすがご主人は話がわかる。かたじけない。
Understanding as ever, Master, we are in your debt. These two were as easygoing as always. Meet her. Must be me.
ネコパラ。
I'm getting fired up now, meow.
お買い物。お買い物。
Shopping, shopping.
ご主人様とお買い物。にゃ
Shopping together with master. Yeah.
最近はご主人が全然お買い物連れて行ってくれなかったから、
Lately, master hasn't taken us shopping with him at
ショ
all.
コラのテンションが青天井。にゃ
So that's why Chocolate is such in a good mood right now. Meow.
バニラだって実はウキウキしてるくせに。
You're really happy too, right, Vanilla?
ほら、ほっぺふにふにしちゃうぞ。
Come on, Chocolate is going to squish your cheeks.
ショコラ、くすぐった。
Swear, Chocolate, that tickles.
にゃ、にゃん、だね。
Mian, don't. You'll bother those around us, so try not to get too carried away, you two. Since the refrigerator was empty, we headed to the nearby shopping district to buy groceries. From brand name clothing stores to supermarkets, there was an array of stores. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities amongst them. If you come here, we have just about everything. That was how the real estate agent had recommended this place to me. Wait, don't you two go shopping with Shigure often?
しぐれちゃんとご主人様じゃ全然違うんです。
Oh, shopping with Shigure-chan and shopping with Master are totally different.
ご主人はほんとご主人たる自覚がなくて困る。ショコラが不憫。
It's terrible that Master doesn't have the proper mindset of a master. I feel sorry for Chocolate. Hey, first of all, Shigure is your
し
master.
ぐれちゃんもご主人様だけど、しぐれちゃんはしぐれちゃんなんです。
Shigure-chan is our master too, but Shigure-chan is Shigure-chan.
だからご主人様はご主人様なんです。
That's why Master is Master.
全然違うでしょ。
It's totally different, right? Right? Right?
理屈になってないけど熱意は伝わる。さすがはショコラ。パチパチパチ。
I don't understand your reasoning, but I can tell you're very enthusiastic, just as expected of Chocolate. Never mind then. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store, okay? I parted from the two of them. I decided to hurry on ahead.
ご主人様、シャンプーはこれがいいってしぐれちゃんが言ってましたよ。
Master, Shigure-chan said this is a good shampoo.
これ毛並みがサラサラになるし、すごく甘くていい匂いがする。
It makes your hair all smooth and smells really sweet and nice too. But that's stuff for you two to use. I don't need it, so put it down and come over here.
ご主人様、ひどい。
Where? Master, that's so mean.
ひどいぶった切りようです。
It's so mean, it feels like you hit me. Where?
よしよし、ショコラ泣かないの。ご主人はひどい人だね。
Now, don't cry, Chocolate. Master is an awful person, isn't he? Don't just say that and then nonchalantly toss that in the basket.
ガードが硬い。
His defense is strong. I had to be on guard or they would sneak something in when I wasn't paying attention. They even tried to grab another basket from the shelves at the supermarket earlier. It was apparent to me how dreadful an idea it was when they decided to come along.
ごめんなさい、ご主人様。
Sorry, Master.
久しぶりのご主人様とのお買い物でテンション上がっちゃって。
It's been a long time since Chocolate went shopping with Master, so Chocolate got really excited.
猫は素直だから仕方ないね。
Cat girls are honest, so it can't be helped.
ご主人も素直になればいいのに。さ、
It would be nice if Master was honest too. It has nothing to do with being honest, I'm telling you. Don't just put the shampoo in the basket like that. Put it back.
交渉です。お願いします、ご主人様。
We repent, please, Master.
何とぞショコラたちのシャンプーを買ってください。
We beg of you to buy shampoo for Chocolate and Vanilla.
シャンプーもない家に帰るのは悲しい。猫的に油髪は気持ち悪い。
It's sad to return to a home that doesn't have shampoo. Cat girls don't like having oily hair.
あの猫ちゃんたち、シャンプーもろくに買ってもらえないのかしら。かわいそうに。
He won't even buy shampoo for those cat girls. The poor things.
猫虐待で通報した方がいいんじゃないのかしら、あれ。
I wonder if we should report him for cat girl abuse. Don't put on some act to confuse the customers around us, seriously. We'd only just moved here, but suddenly we already had disapproving glares directed at us.
ご主人様とのお出かけは楽しいです。
Going out with Master is lots of fun.
思わずニャンニャン言いたくなっちゃいますね。ニャンニャン。
It makes me want to start purring. Nyan nyan.
私たちのものは何も買ってくれなかったけど、ご主人ケチ。
He didn't buy us anything, no. Master is such a cheapskate. I'm not a cheapskate. Besides, I nearly got reported. After that, it was the same sort of exchange at the supermarket. The whole thing was so awkward that I don't think I can visit that shopping district for a while. Well, I guess you could say that was the cute side of cat girls.
コンコン、コンコン。
Hmm?
あっちからすごくいい匂いがする。
Something smells really nice over there.
ほんとだ。すごく香ばしくていい匂いがします、ご主人様。
You're right. Something smells really good, Master. It definitely does. What is this smell? I turn towards the source of it.
いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome!
おいしい出来たてのたこ焼き、いかがですか？
Would you like to try some delicious fresh takoyaki?
熱々で、かつお節たっぷりのたこ焼き、いかがですか？
Would you like to try some piping hot takoyaki with lots of bonito flakes on top?
猫のたこ焼き屋さんだ。珍しいですね、ご主人様。
Wow, it's a takoyaki shop run by a cat girl. That's pretty rare, huh,
ほん
Master?
とだ。小さい子猫ちゃん、かわいい。
Indeed, that little cat girl is cute. It was a cat girl younger than Chocolate and Vanilla. She waved her tiny hands as she politely drew customers in. The young cat girl noticed us and
猫
ran
のお姉
over.
ちゃんだ。私と一緒だね。にゃんにゃん。
It's an older sister cat girl, just like me, huh? Meow meow.
一緒だね。にゃんにゃん。
Mm-hmm, Chocolate is the same as you. Meow meow.
喉ゴロゴロしてあげちゃう。ゴロゴロ。
Chocolate is gonna rub your neck. Rub rub.
子猫は無邪気で超かわいい。半端ない。
Young cat girls are so innocent and super cute. They're the best.
私はなでなでしてあげちゃう。なでなで。
I'll pat your head. Nade nade.
すみません、うちの猫が。
I'm so sorry that my cat girl is
あの
troubling
猫ちゃん
you.
たちの飼い主さん？
Oh, are you the owner of those cat girls? The owner of the food stand greeted us. Yes, I am. Oh well, to be exact, my little sister is
す
their
ご
owner.
く可愛くてお利口な猫ちゃんたちだね。
They're cute and smart cat girls, aren't
愛
they?
想もいいし、言葉もしっかりしてるし。
They're so cultured and well
う
spoken
ちのは
too.
まだ7ヶ月なんだけどね。
Mine is still only 7 months
もう
old.
ちょっとしたらあんな風にちゃんとしてくれるのかな。
Maybe when she's a bit older, she'll be a fine cat girl like these two. The food stand owner had a wry smile on her face like she was talking about a mischievous child of hers. At a glance, it was understandable that seeing how cute a young cat girl was made it easy to overlook these things. My little sister is actually quite the teacher. Back then they were really noisy, but it was all worth it.
しぐれちゃんがちゃんとお勉強を教えてくれたんです。
Shigure-chan really taught us well.
いい子になれるようにって。
She said we'd grow up to be good cat girls if we listened to
し
her.
ぐれ厳しい。でもおかげさまでいろいろと覚えた。
Shigure was tough on us, but thanks to her we learnt a lot.
そうなんだ。いいご主人様なのね。
Really? What a wonderful owner you have.
でもご主人様はご主人様なんです。
Ah, but master is master.
しぐれちゃんはしぐれちゃんですからね、ご主人様。
And Shigure-chan is Shigure-chan, right,
通
master?
訳すると、しぐれは大事な友達。
In other words, Shigure is an important friend.
ご主人って呼ぶのはこっちのご主人だけってことで。
And when we say master, we are referring to master over here.
愛されてるんだね、ご主人様は。
Ahaha, you're a very well-loved master, aren't you? Well, I am grateful. She lightly nudged me with her elbow. I responded with an embarrassed full smile. Hearing this kind of stuff in public sure was embarrassing.
子猫ちゃん、ちょっと上向いてごらん。
Let's pet Milk. Milk! Let me pet you! Let me pet you! Let me pet you. Milky, let me pet you.
にゃーん。
No.
シャー。
Sha. Okay, we can't pet Milk. No.
子猫ちゃん、ちょっと上向いてごらん。
Little cat girl, why don't you look up a bit?
こう？
Up, like this.
隙あり。ゴロゴロゴロ。
An opening. Rub, rub, rub.
ゴロゴロゴロ。
Cuddle, cuddle, cuddle. The three of them were getting along very well. The food stand owner looked fondly at them from nearby.
うちの子ももともと野良だったんだよね。
My cat girl was a stray
今日みたい
too.
にたこ焼き売ってたらお腹空かせて寄ってきてさ。
On a day just like this, while I was selling takoyaki, she came up to me with an empty
その
stomach.
まま拾って今じゃ自分の娘みたいなもんになってさ。
I took her home and she's been like a daughter
店
to
ま
me.
で手伝ってくれるようになってね。
She's even able to help me with the shop
人型
now.
猫が流行したこともあったけど、
Humanoid cats were all the
普
rage,
通の
but
猫の何倍も飼うのが大変だからね。
they're many more times difficult taking care of than regular cats. Her words seemed tinged with blame and worry. She grumbled, letting out a sigh. Not that long ago, it wasn't rare to see stray humanoid cats just wandering throughout town. But now it was more likely to see one to see humanoid cats that were well loved by their owners. Since the amount of unfortunate humanoid cats had decreased, there was more of a balance and owners were quite
ほ
elated.
んと責任感のない連中ばっかりで嫌気もさすけど。
I really am disgusted with those who don't understand the responsibility involved in owning cat
でも
girls.
そいつらのおかげで可愛い娘に会えたのかなって思うと何とも言えないけどね。
But then again, if it wasn't for them, I'd never have found my cute daughter. Haha. It was a bright and honest laugh. I nodded in agreement. That is true. This must be like how pets find their way back to their owners. I smiled at such an uncharacteristic thought from me.
あ、そうだ
Ah, that's
った。
right.
姉ちゃんたち、たこ焼きはいかがですか？
Oh, the cat sisters, would you like to try some takoyaki?
熱々で、おっきいタコが入ってて、すっごく美味しいですよ。
It's piping hot, has a big piece of octopus in it, and it's really, really tasty.
すっごく美味しいたこ焼き。
Really tasty takoyaki.
でも、これから帰ってご飯だから。
Oh, but we're on our way home to have dinner.
ご主人が作ってくれるから。
Yes, Master is going to cook for us, so sorry. Chocolate and Vanilla's shoulders drooped downheartedly. As they looked downcast, I stood behind them and rubbed their heads. I took a look at the little takoyaki seller. Okay, 3 orders of takoyaki. Can you do that
た
for
こ
me?
焼き
3
3つ
orders? Her large eyes blinked as she tilted her head in confusion. Yeah, for me, chocolate and vanilla. Could you do that for me?
はい。たこ焼き3つですね。
Okay, 3 orders,
ご主人様、オー
right?
ダーです。たこ焼き3つ。
Master, we've got an order. 3 takoyaki.
ご主人様。
Master! It's going to take time to get home and make food after all. Besides, I want to try the takoyaki here too.
はい。ショコラも、もうお腹が切なくグーグー泣いてました。すごく嬉しいです。
Okay, Chocolate's tummy is making big growly sounds too. Chocolate is really happy.
ご主人かっこいい。
Master, you're so cool.
しぐれがいつもツンデレ実刑は良いものですと言ってるだけのことある。
Shigure wasn't kidding when she said a tsundere older brother is a good thing. Wait, what does that mean?
はいはい。じゃあこっちにあるメニュー、好きなトッピングと味選んでね。
Okay, please choose the topping and flavor you'd like off this
う
menu
ちの
here.
猫が遊んでもらった分、サービスさせてもらっちゃうよ。
Since you were so nice to my cat girl, I'll throw it in free of charge.
はい、ありがとうございます。
Wow, thank you so much.
ショコラはマヨネーズかかってるのが好きです。
Chocolate likes them with mayonnaise on top.
ありがたくいただきます。ペコリ。私は明太子チーズがいい。
Thank you so very much for your kindness, Bao. I'd like mine to be fish roe and cheese flavour. My question was completely ignored. Well, I guess I shouldn't let it bother me, huh? I was worried about that as I looked at chocolate and I wondered about that as I looked at chocolate and vanilla. Happily awaiting the takoyaki in front of the food stand. Meow, meow, meow.
猫から。
Nya, nya, nya. Meow. Meow. I still can't get a hold of her. Were there guests over today? When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. Since then, I tried calling Shigure several times, but couldn't get through to her. And just like that, it had already gotten this late. I'd never gone this long without hearing from Shigure. I really didn't understand my family's schedule at all.
ご主人様、ご主人様。
Master, Master.
久しぶりに一緒にお風呂入りましょう。お背中流してあげますから。
It's been a while since we bathed together. I'll even wash your back.
私たちの発育が良くなってからお風呂入れてくれなくなった。
You haven't bathed with us since we've matured, Master, you... pervert. You haven't even grown that much. What are you two talking
にゃ
about?
んにゃんにゃん、にゃんですと？
Meow, 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 meow. What did you just say?
ショコラとバニラはもう立派なレディー猫だってしぐれちゃんが言ってましたし。
Shigure-chan said that chocolate and vanilla have already grown to be elegant cat ladies.
その発言がセクハラ。猫の尊厳を踏みにじってる。
Those words are... You are trampling on our dignity.
それに、ショコラは今ぐらいがアイデンティティ。
Besides, this is Chocolate's identity we are talking about. Vanilla, you're the one changing the subject. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You two need to get ready to go home.
にゃ？帰る支度？
Meow, get ready to go home.
ショコラの家はご主人様のお家ですけども？
But isn't Chocolate's home Master's home?
ショコラの隣が私の居場所だし。
And I belong next to Chocolate.
あとご主人かっこいい。なんか妙に男前に見えてきた。
Also, Master is cool. You look strangely handsome. Stop feigning ignorance, you two. Cut that out. The two of them look my way, about to distract me again. Since Shigure isn't picking up, I'll take you two home myself. So go and get ready to leave. Oops. Returning home on the same day I had moved out seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. There was no other way, nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Chocolate and Vanilla as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm going to open my bakery and there's no telling what will happen. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. With all that's going on, I don't know if I can take care of you two, get it? I mean, it's already going to be difficult enough just looking after myself.
です。
No. It was a quiet voice I could barely hear. Chocolate said something with her head down. What did you say? I came closer and asked her to repeat herself.
ショコラは絶対に帰りません。
No way! Chocolate won't go back.
そんなこと言うご主人様は嫌いです。
Chocolate hates Master for saying
ゴロゴロゴロ
that.
ゴロ。マオ。
Meow.
そんなこと。
What? Wait. Hey, Chocolate.
私もダットのごとく、いや、脱猫のごとく離脱。
I will also make great haste, or rather I'll withdraw with the speed of a cat girl. Wait, stop. Vanilla, why are you running away too?
ほら、ご主人様。こっちですよ。
Come on, come on, Master. Chocolate's over here.
ショコラはこちらにございます。
Chocolate is over here. Ahaha. It's dangerous, so stop running around. If you fall, you'll get hurt.
猫にそんな心配はご不要。人型でも猫は猫。さささ。
It's unnecessary to worry about cat girls like that. Although we're humanoid, cat girls are cats. Dash dash. Maybe so in Chocolate's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Come on, I've got you now, Chocolate.
ご主人様のエッチ。どこ触ってるんですか？
Meow! Master, you pervert. Just where do you think you're grabbing?
ご主人、ショコラの胸もろ触ってる。もうわしづかみ。
Master is grabbing Chocolate's chest with an iron grip. I am not. It's because you two are running around.
いやー、隙ありです。
Meow! An opening. Hey, stop it. You're still going to run? Yeah, I've got you, Vanilla.
こちょこちょこちょこちょこちょ
Tickle, 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 tickle. Well, Chocolate, stop. Really, stop. Chocolate. Ha 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 ha.
ナイスアシスト、ショコラ。ささ。
Nice assist, Chocolate. Go, go. Like I said, stop running. The two of them didn't listen to a word I said as they continued to mess with me. And that was how the first night went. For now, I'll let you stay, but only for tonight. I don't have guest beds or futons, okay? While all that was happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. Even though I took them home, everyone was sure to be asleep by now. The one glimmer of hope I had that Shigure would call me back didn't happen, so I decided that taking them home tomorrow was my first priority.
もちろんご主人様のベッドで寝ます。
Of course, we'll be sleeping in Master's bed.
私もご主人のベッドで我慢する。
I will also be okay with Master's bed. Cleverly, they had even bought pajamas. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyway? Really, if you two sleep there, where will I sleep?
一緒に寝てくれないんですか？この後に及んで。
What? You're not going to sleep together with us? You tell us this late?
ご主人は人の男子なのに往生際が悪い。順番は、ご主人、ショコラ、私でいい。
Master is Mal, but doesn't know when to give up. The sleeping arrangements should go Master, Chocolate, me.
にゃはー。ご主人様とバニラに囲まれて幸せにゃん。
Yeah, being surrounded by Master and Vanilla makes Chocolate happy. Don't get ahead of yourself, you two. A single bed for 3 people is too crowded.
じゃあ、押しかけたのはショコラたちですし、ここでいいですよ。
Since we're the ones that are intruding, we're fine with here too.
猫らしく丸まって寝ますし。
We can curl up and sleep like cat girls after all.
贅沢は言わない私たち、超けなげ。猫の鏡。
We are very
こんな
praiseworthy.
感じで。
We are very praiseworthy for not asking for luxuries. We're model cat girls. We'll sleep like this then. I watched the two of them lie down and curl up on the floor of an empty room without even curtains. That's way too pitiful of a sight to be called
お引
praiseworthy.
っ越ししたばかりで、段ボールたくさんありますよね。
Since you just moved in, you have lots of boxes,
お
right?
家作ったらあったかいって聞いたし、なんとかなる気がする。
Apparently you can make a warm shelter out of them, so we'll manage somehow. That's something only strange people would say. Where did these cat girls get this information from anyway? Well, they probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shigure's room. Chocolate isn't good with kanji characters, so she only reads picture books though. Whatever, you should go sleep in my bed. It still gets pretty cold at night in April after
そ
all.
したらご主人様はどうするんですか？ショコラの隣？
Where is Master going to sleep then? Next to Chocolate? I'm going to sleep on the sofa in the living room. The sofa can fit one person. There's air conditioning in there if I need
ダメで
it.
すよ。それならショコラがソファーで寝ますから。
No, if that's the case, then Chocolate will sleep on the
ご主
sofa.
人様はバニラと一緒にお布団で寝てください。
Please sleep in the bed with Vanilla, Master.
私こそソファーのが落ち着く。ショコラとご主人でベッド使えばいい。
I'm more relaxed on the sofa. It's better if Chocolate and Master use the bed. They moved quickly towards me like lions catching their prey. I placed my hands on their heads and spoke in a clear and stern voice. Listen up. I will sleep on the sofa and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your master's orders, understood?
ご主人様。
Oh, master.
ご主人。
Master. I deliberately said it that way. The two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated. They lowered their heads apologetically.
ごめんなさい。ご主人様。
I'm sorry,
ごめ
master.
んなさい。ご主人。
Sorry, master. They mustered that out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Their obedience had the exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. I felt a prickling sensation in my heart. The pain left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Come on, get going.
はい。
Hi. Time to hydrate. That was good hydration. Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away.
はい。おやすみなさい。ご主人様。
Alright. Good night, master.
おやすみ。ご主人。
Oh yes, me, master. I gently rubbed the head of the two dispirited cat girls once more. See you in the morning. With that said, I turned the lights off in the room.
ご主人様。
Master?
その、本当にごめんな
Um,
さい。迷惑をかけてしまって。
Chocolate is really sorry. Chocolate caused you so much trouble. Her vanishing voice echoed slightly in the darkened room. The pain in my heart from before became even sharper. I swallowed that pain and replied cheerfully, It's okay if it's just for one night. Don't worry
ご
about
主
it.
人様。
Master. Now then, go to sleep. I really shouldn't act on my emotions, her. I lay down on the sofa. I sighed while staring at the ceiling. If I gave in to my emotions, the result would just lead to more sadness. If I used kind or hopeful words, they would all end up as lies. It's pretty uncool of me to be so passive like this. Why I continued to pile on insults and make excuses for my actions. I closed my eyes and waited for sleep to take over. Ha, if chocolate was only a blanket, there's a pretty big difference between an underquilt and a bed covering.
その件に関しては、ショコラとバニラの意思を尊重したいと思います。
Regarding this situation, I want to respect chocolate and vanilla's intentions.
ショコラとバニラがちゃんと納得したら迎えに行きますので。
If chocolate and vanilla agree with it, then I'll come get them. I finally got a hold of Shigure. Leaving no room for bargaining, I cut to the chase. But Shigure, even if you say that, I don't think chocolate and
と
vanilla
ころで
will.
兄様、この妹目に今朝の愛のささやきを。
By the way, Nisama, would you whisper this morning's sweet nothings to your little sister? Don't make it sound like it's a daily ritual or something. In
あ、
any
すみま
case.
せん。お父様から呼ばれましたので失礼いたします。
I'm sorry, father is calling me, so I need to get going.
愛してますわ、兄様。ではまた。
I love you, Nisama. I'll talk to you later. Wait, Shigure! Seriously? As the ruthless electronic buzz of the dropped call echoed, I stared at my cell phone, and here I thought that I could just sort all this out if I could just talk to Shigure.
朝ごはんおいしいですね。
Munch, munch, munch. Breakfast tastes good.
ご主人様のご飯はいつでもおいしいですにゃ。
Master's breakfast always tastes good, meow.
ショコラ、ほっぺにケチャップついてる。
Chocolate, there's some ketchup on your cheek.
芸術的に可愛い。舐めてあげちゃう。ペロペロ。
It's cutely artistic. I'll lick it off. Slurp, slurp. The cat girls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. These sandwiches incidentally contained tomato, cheese and lettuce. With an over-easy fried egg tucked inside all that, it was a simple meal. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home today,
ご
okay?
主人様はショコラたちといるの楽しくないですか？
Is it not fun having chocolate and vanilla around, Master?
ショコラは楽しいですよ。もうそれは今世紀最大級に。
Chocolate is a lot of fun, you know. With chocolate, it's a world-class level of fun.
昨晩はご主人だって結構お楽しみだったくせに。
Master was really looking forward to it last night too. Stop with the deliberately misleading words. I sighed at their happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glasses with milk. The eating habits of cat girls were pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. Of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual cat girl. In the end, I wasn't able to get everything put away yesterday. Today, I really do have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening too. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you two. Be good girls and go home. I said that to them with a sandwich in my
ここ
hand.
にショコラがいたら、ご主人様は迷惑ですか？
Will chocolate being around cause problems for Master? She put her sandwich down on her plate, and just like yesterday, she looked at me with upturned eyes. Yeah, it's a problem. I answered her clearly.
ですか。そうですよね。
I
やっぱり
see. So that's how it really is. Her shoulders drooped more than before. The ears which sat atop her head drooped downheartedly too.
ショコラ。
Chocolate. Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look on with concern. The pain from last night pricked at my heart again. I tilted the already cold coffee cup as my emotions dulled, unimpeded by my judgment.
それでも、
Besides,
それでも、ショコラは、ご主人様のところにいたいです。
Besides, Chocolate wants to be with Master. Her usually always perky ears were drooping. Chocolate was speaking clearly under her own volition.
ショコラがいるなら、私もここにいる。
If Chocolate is here, then I am too.
私もここにいたいと思う。
I think I want to be here too. Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. However, she showed me her strong determination. I don't remember Chocolate or Vanilla ever being this disobedient. That thought stayed at the back of my mind, but if I was going to be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. Look, I need you two to understand. Oh my gosh, I choked on my water, okay.
ご注文ありがとうございます。ロイヤルウッドです。
I'm with Royal Wood, thank you very much for your
ご注文
business.
いただきましたティーセットの配達にお伺いしました。
I'm here to deliver the tea sets that you ordered.
ではこちらお店の中に運んじゃいますね。
I'll bring them into the bakery.
こちらの段ボールで全部ですね。
This should be all the boxes.
では間違いなければ受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
If everything looks to be in order, could you please sign this invoice? She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with her pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice I received once more. Somehow this doesn't look like what I ordered.
本当ですか？
Huh? Is that so?
それは品物が違うということでしょうか？
Are you saying that these aren't the correct items? No, the stuff I ordered is in here, but... Oh, oopsie. Inside my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A mountain! It was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the bakery.
すみません。すぐ本社に確認しますので。
I'm sorry, I'll check with the main office right
少
away.
々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか？
Could you give me a few moments?
大変申し訳ございません。
I'm sorry for the
こ
inconvenience.
ちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして、
Due to an error on our part, it appears that another order got mixed in with
水無
yours.
月様の方もすぐにご入り用と思いますので、
I imagine that you may be needing these items right away, Minaduki-san.
もしよろしければご注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
So if you're all possible, if you would be able to accept the portion that's your order, accept my portion. Huh? Out of all this? The mountain cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss for words. Every box was of equal size. I wouldn't know what was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see they all contained expensive tea sets and tableware. And if I wasn't careful handling this stuff, it wasn't going to be a real big problem. That's probably meant to be. It was going to be. There's still things like that I need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. But it's going to take a while to separate all.
もちろん私もお手伝いさせていただきますので。
Of course, I would be more than happy to help.
私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
I have to make it to my next delivery after all. But you don't need to put all this pressure on me. From looks of it, it would take 2 hours or more. But to have it re-delivered would take double the effort too. Stare. That's right, I have a lifeline. Why is it?
Nekoちゃんたち、本当に助かりました。
You've really saved me, cat girl.
ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございます。
Thank you all so very
では
much.
私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
Well then, I'll be on my way. I'm exhausted. I glanced at the tableware we had finished organising, lowered myself into a chair and relaxed my
ご
shoulders.
主人様、冷たいお茶です。どうぞ。
Master, have some cold tea. Thanks, Chocolate, don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one gulp. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. Soon I really had to get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed any help I could find, and I really did need help this time.
ちー、褒めて褒めて褒めて褒めて。
Stare, praise me, praise me, praise me, praise me. I could sense the praise me aura coming from Chocolate. She had a wild smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. Thanks, I couldn't have done it without you two.
ご主人様に褒めてもらっちゃったよ、バニラ。
Yay! Vanilla, Master is praising us.
ユッホー。
Yay! Yahoo!
柱の陰から見守ってた甲斐があったね。よしよし。
Yes, yes, it was worth it watching from the shadows. You did well.
ショコラ、ご主人様のお役に立てましたね。
Chocolate was helpful, right, Master? Right?
やっぱりご主人様一人じゃお仕事大変だと思うんです。ねえ。
It's difficult for Master to work alone after all, right? Right?
猫の手でも存分に役に立つ。
Yes, yes, assistance from a cat girl is definitely effective.
私たちがいなかったらまだ仕分け続行中だと思う。
If we weren't here, I imagine you'd still be sorting boxes. Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They lean forward towards me for emphasis. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem, but that's a different issue from than the one from before. You two have to go back home. Besides, it's not like I could just ask you two to work for me or anything, okay?
そうですか。やっぱりダメですか。
Is that so? Chocolate guesses it's no use then. Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and tail. The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened.
お掃除でもしてきます。せっかくですし。
Since we're here anyways, Chocolate guesses she'll go clean up. She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocolate isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy, but even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. For how much she cared about me, it was all the more reason to stay the course.
ご主人、 私たちがいたらそんなに迷惑？悪い子？
Is it that much of a bother for us to be here, Master? Are we bad cat girls? She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two aren't bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you stay here.
悪い子じゃないのにダメなの？
We can't stay here even though we aren't bad cat girls. It's because you two are good cat girls that I can't allow it. She blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She quietly stared directly at me.
人って難しい。猫にはそういうのはわからない。
Humans are hard to understand. Cat girls do not understand such
好き
things.
ならそばにいたい。少なくとも私はそう思うけど。
If we like a human, we want to be near them, at the very least, that's how I feel. Vanilla.
ショコラのところ行ってくる。
I will go check on Chocolate. With those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long I couldn't hear them anymore. Humans are hard to understand, huh? Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself, I repeated those words she had just said to me. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? Cat girls do not understand that. Having heard that said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. It must be pretty nice to live the simple life of a cat girl, huh? In the sudden quietness of the bakery, I closed my eyes and shook off the bitter smile on my face as I began to clean up the tea sets that had arrived earlier. Yeah, I broke Master's cup. Let's just say the cup broke itself.
あれ？今日はあのたこ焼き屋がいない。
Huh, that takoyaki seller isn't here today. Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. I had also happened to leave the house key behind, so to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shigure got home.
ごめんバニラ。
Sorry, Vanilla.
なんだっけ？また旅だっけ？
What was it called? Catnip?
だいたいそんな感じ。
That sounds about right. That isn't the right word at all. Chocolate, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit?
はい、少しだけ。
Okay, maybe a little bit.
でも大丈夫ですから。心配かけてごめんなさい、ご主治医様。
No, Chocolate is fine. Sorry to worry you, Master. There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit?
じゃあ私、何か飲み物買ってくる。
In that case, I will go buy something to drink. Thanks. Something for everyone,
了
okay?
解、任された。
Understood. Leave it to me. I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocolate. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat down next to the disheartened Chocolate. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly.
ショコラ、帰ります。
Chocolate will go home. Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't quite sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocolate's
たま
head.
には、ご主治医様に電話してもいいですか？
Is it alright if Chocolate calls you sometimes, Master? Yeah.
また、ご主治医様のところに遊びに来てもいいですか？
Would it be alright to go visit you as well, Master? Yeah.
ご主治医様は、ショコラたちのこと、ちゃんと毎日思い出してくれますか？
Master, will you be sure to think about us every day?
ショコラは、離れてても、ご主治医様って、呼んでても、いいですか？
Is it alright for Chocolate to still call you Master, even if Chocolate is far away from you? Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to try and hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I heard back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will. Master.
ごめんなさい、ご主人様。
Chocolate is sorry, Master. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I felt empty. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocolate's head as gently as I could.
やっぱりご主人様は優しいですね。
You really are kind, aren't you, Master? I don't really think I'm kind at all.
ご主人様、前も同じこと言ってましたから。
You said the same thing before, didn't you, Master? Before? Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled.
覚えてますか？ショコラとバニラを。
Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla
ご主
were
人様としぐれちゃんが連れて帰ってくれた時のこと。
taken home by Master and Shigure-chan? Ah, of course I remember that. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocolate and Vanilla were huddled together crying by the side of the road. They were still so young they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day that I embraced their small cold bodies and took them home with us. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew bigger. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at
あの
home.
時は知らないお家で知らない人と猫ばっかりで怖くて。
We were scared back then because we were in an unfamiliar house with people and cat girls we didn't know. You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigure.
はい、とっても心配かけちゃいました。
Yes, we really did make her worry. I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the
シ
past.
ョコラとバニラが熱を出した時のことも覚えてますか？
Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla had a fever too? Oh, I definitely do remember that. Oh. It was a few days after we brought Chocolate and Vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water, and as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain.
あの時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて、
No one had realised it
と
that
にか
night,
く苦しくて辛くて寂しくて
but we felt so much pain, anguish and loneliness.
声も出せなくて手も足も全然動かなくて
We couldn't speak or move our arms and legs at all.
助けて、誰か助けてって思いながらただただ泣いてたんです。
All we could do was cry and cry as much as we kept hoping for someone, anyone, to come and save us.
そしたら
And then, it's alright, I'm with you too, so don't
ご
worry.
主人様が大きくてあったかい手で
With your big
撫
warm,
でてくれたんですよね。
with your big warm hands, you gently rubbed our heads, Master.
ずっとそばで大丈夫大丈夫って言い続けてくれて、
You kept saying, don't worry, as you stayed by our
シ
side,
ョコラとバニラのこと撫で続けてくれてました。
and continued to stroke and comfort both Chocolate and
朝
Vanilla.
になって病院に行くまでずっとそばにいてくれて、
When morning came, you took us to the hospital. You were always by our
な
side.
んで心細かったのが全部嘘だったみたいに。
We felt so anxious and helpless, but you made that all seem to go away.
あの時も同じこと言ってました。
Back then, you said the same
俺は
thing,
別に優しくなんかない。
that you didn't think you were being
でも
kind.
ショコラたちはご主人様が助けてくれなかったらここにいなかったです。
But if Master hadn't saved us, Chocolate and Vanilla wouldn't be here
あ
now.
の時ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら誰も信じられないままでした。
Back then, if Master wasn't by our side, we still wouldn't be able to trust
ご主人
anyone.
様のおかげでご飯も食べれるようになりました。
Thanks to Master, we were able to eat again.
しぐれちゃんともみんなとも仲良くなれました。
We were able to become friends with Shigure-chan and everyone else.
だからあの時からショコラのご主人様はご主人様になったんです。
That's why from that day forward, Master became Chocola's
ショ
master.
コラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
It was after that day that Chocola began loving her kind master, you know. I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness and happiness. She smiled all she could before me.
だからショコラはご主人様がいなくなっちゃうって聞いて、
That's why when Chocola heard that Master wouldn't be around
いて
anymore,
も立ってもいられなくて、どうしても一緒に行きたくて、
Chocola couldn't do anything else but want to go with
し
Master.
ぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
So Chocola begged Shigure-chan. She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that seemed as if it would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm, but there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。
Chocola guesses cat girls don't really understand when it comes to money and other complex
でも
things. Still,
でもやっぱりショコラはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。
no matter what, Chocola wants to be by
ご
Master's
主人
side.
様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。
When Master is having a tough time or is in trouble, somehow Chocola just knows.
本当になんとなくですけど、
Chocola just somehow
お掃
does.
除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。
Whether it's cleaning, doing the laundry or cooking, Chocola will do anything to help.
今すぐにはできなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。
Even if Chocola can't do it properly right now, Chocola will absolutely make sure that she'll be able to do things right someday.
だから
That's why.
もう一度だけお願いしちゃ
That's
ダメ
why.
でしょうか。
That's why. Would it be okay to ask for one more favor?
ショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Chocola wants to be with Master. Chocola voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Of course, Chocola, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts which were ready to overflow. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocola and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my dear family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
We are cat girls, so we're honest with ourselves. My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she sat by Chocola.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。
For me, as long as it's fun, I'm fine with being with
た
Chocola.
とえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。
Even if there are hardships, I think I am fine being with Chocola.
だって一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
After all, it's much more lonely and painful when we can't be together.
本
Vanilla,
当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。
if we really love you, then even if it's troublesome, we want to be with you. That is a reason to want to be with you.
私たちが幸せかどうかなんて
Stuff like whether we'd be happy or
いく
not.
らご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。
Even though you're our master, don't you think it's wrong for you to decide that?
それに大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。
Besides, when a person important to us is in trouble, that's more reason for us to want to be by their side.
何ができるかはわからないけど、
We don't know what we can do,
で
but
も辛い時にそばで励ますことくらい
in
できるよ。
In tough times we can at least be by your side to cheer you up, that we can do. Her smile was gentle like the setting sun. It was a warm and soft smile. These uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my
だ
heart.
からきっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。
That is probably why Shigure let us follow you,
し
Master.
ぐれはご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから代わりにお願いって。
Since Shigure can't go with you, she asked us to go in her stead,
だから
Master.
ご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら
That
一
is
緒
why.
にいるべきだと思う。
That is why, if Master really cares about us, then I believe we should be with you. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? There were no other thoughts in my mind, except for those words that continued to strongly resonate in me.
たとえ何不自由のない暮らしでもご主人様がいないのは嫌なんです。
Even if we lived a worry-free life, we would hate it if Master wasn't around.
いくら大変でもショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
No matter how difficult, Chocolate wants to be together with
だ
Master.
からお願いします。ご主人様のそばにさせてください。
That's why Chocolate begs you to allow us to be by your side,
こ
Master.
こがショコラがいたい場所なんです。
This is where Chocolate wants to be. She smiled with tears in her eyes. It was a bright and honest smile. They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Humans really are at a loss for words when it comes to cat girls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do.
ご主人様、それって。
Master, does that mean? It won't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like, got it?
はい、大丈夫です。
Yes, that won't be a problem.
ご主人様がいるだけでショコラは幸せですから。
Chocolate is happy as long as Master is here with her.
やれやれ、ついにご主人陥落。
Well, well, Master has finally surrendered.
いやよも好きのうちだね。
Sometimes people say they hate what they actually love, right? The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. And here I thought they were acting immaturely. Perhaps cat girls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to all do our best together.
毎晩大トロじゃなくて大丈夫です。たまにでいいです。
Of course, chocolate is alright, even if we don't have fatty tuna for dinner every night. Just occasionally is good
お
enough.
肉も A4 でいい。松阪牛なら脂身最高。
For me, A4 grade is fine as long as it's Matsuzuka beef. Fatty meat is the best. Is that what you've all been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I lovingly rub their heads, disheveling their hair. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then?
なんでですか？お買い物はもう終わったんですよね。
Why is that? Aren't you done with your shopping already? We have to go buy that shampoo you two like, don't we?
おー、ご主人かっこいい。
Oh, Master is so
つい
cool.
でに松阪牛も買おう。
While we're at it, let's buy some Matsusaka beef. Well, today's a celebration, so why
やっ
not?
たー！お祝いパーティーですね。
Yay, a celebratory
ご
party.
主人太っ腹。さすがは私たちのご主人。
Master is so generous, as expected of our master. Just for today, okay? This was the beginning to a bright new life, and together with the happy and high-spirited Chocolate and Vanilla, we took the first steps towards it.
「
Welcome to La Soleil. Nice. I think that's where I'll leave it for today. That seems like a good place to stop. Okay. No, not. Oh my god. I forgot how to save. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, here we go. Okay.
セーブですね。
Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.